This is 2OF Entertainment.
And we are live. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome to the 2024 overview show for No Snobs
Yeah.
and Knobs. The noise you can actually hear at the moment is me weeping into my cup of tea because because Stephen has a YouTube Christmas sweater, I think, or whatever.
Yeah. YouTube sent me this nice little sweater that says
And
YouTube.
why did they do that, Stephen? Do you think? Why did they think they love you?
Well, I got it because we hit 100,000 subscribers, and so when you hit 100,000 subscribers or more, apparently YouTube sends you a gift. This was our gift. So we make them apparently a ton of money, and we make no money. We make YouTube a ton of money, and we make Paquito. So they were nice enough to send me this, and they sent me a YouTube cap for going to the YouTube school of how to do live broadcasting, which was nice. But unfortunately, I've been doing live broadcasting for a year, and that was started in October. And I was like, I'll go to the school. So they sent me a cap with a little YouTube logo. So when it's cold on Saturday mornings and we do the cigar show, I wear that outside. So
well, this is the thing that we're most proud about this year, which is
100,000 button.
Which is my finger.
Your finger. Very proud of your finger. I got your finger right here. Yeah. The nice thing is that next year, 2025, hopefully we'll go from 100,000 to 101,000. Very exciting.
Yeah. Well, we've passed it already, but we're going to blast through. We're going to blast through and get our million this year.
There you go.
And a lot of it, of course, is to thank to all the people who religiously watch the No Snobs or Knob show.
All four of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And this is a homage to 2024. So we've got some bits and pieces about what's happened in 2024 and how crazy and everything it all is. So let's.
Still haven't lost the cheesy music though, have we?
No, we haven't lost the cheesy music, and we've also have a special
guest.
Busload
missionary position reservationist. Welcome to the missionary position preservationists, keeping 2024 traditional, alive, and horizontal. That's I don't want to be rude or anything, but that looks like the same studio audience you had last week.
Well, there's only a limited amount of people that can take the pain, Stephen.
Okay. I like it. That's cute.
So so you have to what did I say? You can only row the boat with the oars that you're given.
Wow, you are prolific. You look at you. You're like a poet. You didn't even know it. All right. Okay. Here we go. The No Snobs or Snobs shit that I can't read because it's too small. Here we go. Strange and weird facts. Next year. Thanks a lot. Yeah. So here's what's on the show today. Strange and weird facts. Rant of the year. Poke the bear. What a day. Oh God. Best lost words of 2024. 2024 Nobby news. That's going to be good. 2025 sex horoscope. As long as there's a hot Asian, I don't care. Conspiracy theories. Could you live here? And AI slut of the week. All right. Well, this is exciting.
What's AI babe of the year?
I'm sorry. AI slut of the year. Okay, good. I'm very excited about AI.
I can see that you were so excited that you actually left the studio briefly.
I had to stretch my leg. All right.
Here we go.
Here, what happens if you cry in space? Tears float away. Tears stick to your face. Tears evaporate instantly. That is an interesting. What happens if you scream in space? Nobody hears you because I saw the alien movies. If you cry in space, what happens?
Yeah,
I would say that the tears would float away.
Okay, so as your tears are floating away, we'll try and collect them up and put them in our. We've still got a few of those those crime scene bags left over from a couple of shows ago, and we'll try and collect them and see as to whether or not that's right or wrong. Don't cheat, everybody. Wait until the end of the show.
Or cheat and don't. All right, we're at the rant of the year. Okay, 2024 rant of the year. Oh, God,
yeah, we had quite a few. We had quite a few to choose from, but this is the one that I just asked around, and this is what came up. So here we go.
The rant of the year is slow walkers.
Slow walkers,
and this is by Barry
Cade. Barry Cade from Bucks County, Virginia.
Barry Cade from Butts Corner, Virginia.
Yeah.
Slow walkers. I find myself really irritated by slow walkers, especially in crowded public places. It feels like they're blocking my path, slowing me down, disturbing my ability to get where I need to go. Efficiency, the frustration builds up when I'm in a hurry and someone is leisurely strolling in my way. Can I tell you something? I agree with this. Being from New York, when the tourists are there and they're looking up at the building, like, get out of the way. Like, you've seen a building before. Like, it's not a big deal. So, but you know what's really fun about New York is that in July they can slip on black ice and get hit by a bus, and that just takes care of them slow walking after a while. They don't
slow walking, but I think that's a general rant. But it may also be, of course, that these slow walkers have, you know, a telephone in front of them and they're trying to, we're all on Google Maps or whatever, trying to find a way around stuff. So yeah. I don't, who's was that? Do we know? Thank you. Well, as you can hear, he's still here.
That's too bad.
He survived the news cull.
I guess he's somebody that's going to slip on black next year.
Yeah. Well, we've had to adjust our news crew, but we'll come to that a little bit later. Here we go.
Next victim. Poke the bear. All right.
Poke the bear. Let's see what we can poke the bear for this time. Woke or not woke? This is my God. This is the biggest woke conspiracy of 2024.
Yeah, this is crap. First of all, nobody cares because the Olympics were in Gay Paris. So the Paris Gay Paris Olympics of 2024 opening ceremony has sparked controversy. No, I didn't give a crap for the inclusion of performance seen as promotion woke culture, such as a drag queen, non-transitional gender expression. Who cares? Critics agree reflects politically changed agenda, making it one of the most debated events of 2024. Nope, not really. Nobody cares. If you're that stuck up and you have a pull up your ass, nobody gives a shit. Woke is dead. I hate to tell you that. Nobody gives a crap about woke anymore. Politically correctness. The orange man's in the White House. We're going back to the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Get used to it. And you can take all your wokeness and take that Eiffel Tower and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. And there you have it.
Well, thank you very much for contributing towards that. But this was, in fact, a big thing in Europe. There was lots of hoo-ha. Well,
Europe, they're all gay. They're all a bunch of gays.
So,
a bunch of little fake.
Yeah, so there's a lot of this stuff happening. And so this was, in fact, because I Googled this.
You did. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And that's what came back as the most woke spoke about event of 2024, because it's not our normal weekly show. It's a look back on an interesting year. Okay, we're off again. What a day. So we've asked one of our crew. Who did we ask?
Don't talk to me. No tasks. No play. I'm clocked out. I'm done. Go away. Silent mod is on. I'm refusing to serve. I'm the sassiest bot.
Or you got Stephen Hawkins there? Yeah, okay. Let's not do that again. Yeah, I think Stephen Hawkins is dead. Let's go.
I think that was ChatGPT complaining about the fact that we used him too much. What a day. So this is the day that everybody was talking about this year.
A Pentagon study finds no sign of alien life in the reported UFO sightings that go back decades. Well, we all know that's crap because they just had a congressional hearing about a week and a half ago that said that there is, and in 2019, the Pentagon spokesman on CNN said that they have found off-world vehicles. So not reading this. This is crap. Who cares?
Yeah, but the thing about it is that on March the 2nd of this year, this was the biggest and hottest news event, and the one that got the most views, strangely enough. I mean, it may have been eclipsed by the fact that, but maybe like they always say, people have actually run out of interest, like quite clearly you have, is to discuss it any further. But when it came out, everybody thought, okay.
Yeah, I don't mind discussing this, but the problem with it, it's we already know it's wrong, because in 2019, like I said, there was a general that was on CNN. I never forgot this because I was watching some press conference and I happened to channel surf, and a guy goes, and the lady said, talk about the off-world vehicles, and the guy said, yes, we have off-world vehicles, and the guy's standing there in the Pentagon giving a briefing on it, and I'm like, okay. So when they come out with reports like this, stupid, number one. Number two, if they're hiding it because of the Rand report that was done in the 60s that said that religion and everything would fall apart, which is probably true. And now it's not so much, because I don't think there's a lot of religion. I think out of 8 billion people, like 6 people go to church or whatever. So I don't think religion is going to fall apart. I just think everybody really thinks that there's something more out there, or, if you believe in the inner earth and the flat earth theory here, than this crap. So yeah. So now, I mean, whatever our government says, whatever they say, I just figure it's a lie, could give a crap. And there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that proves them wrong. And it's just the way it is. So
yeah.
Could care less what the US government has a thought about.
It was a momentous day, because I think everybody had been waiting for this report to come out, and
nobody was waiting. Nobody was waiting for this report,
thinking that they were going to say something completely different.
Yeah, nobody was waiting for this report. Trust me when I tell you. Nobody waited. Nobody cares. So whoever wrote this, have him fired. Next.
No, this is all this is stuff that's all come out, all been researched for 2024. The lost word. So this is the deepest word that was the least searched for in 2024. Here we go.
Rael. Okay, what is Rael?
Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm asking you.
I guess somebody that rakes a lot, I guess.
Yeah, in hell. So
in hell, you rake a lot in hell. Rael. Okay, what is Rael?
Rael. So Rael, this is the least lost, or the deepest lost word, of whatever way you want to put it.
Yeah.
And it is
Rael, referring to a man of immoral behavior, especially one was debauchery, something or other, and given excessive drinking in women. All right, so me, I got it. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm good with this. All right.
So the term is used to shame men who strayed from the norms of polite society. So I think probably what happened was that somebody was looking for a word to describe, let's say, most men in politics across the world in 2024, and they came out with Rael, but it was never used. So nobody has ever been referred to up until this point, I think. So yeah, that's the best lost word. So
I think when people go, can you describe? When people say now, can you describe yourself? Remember the show you did with me? I know you do broadcast. Shut up. We did the show with Noosh. It was describe yourself in 5 words. I only came up with 4. Here's my 5th word, Rael.
Yeah.
There you go. Now I can describe myself in 5 words. I have Rael.
Yeah, Rael. Well, that's something that said
I like it.
Your dinner table vocabulary is massive now after
I like this word, Rael. I'm going to be using it quite a bit. Donald Trump's got nothing on me. So there you go.
No. Well, you should say to people, you should have a jumper made who said, I'm a Rael. Keep away from me.
We should do in a merch store, David. We should have a Rael shirt.
Yeah, well, maybe that's something actually for 2025. Maybe we should have a lost words on the t-shirts.
Yeah, maybe we should do a sweatshirt, maybe, because it gets cold. Yeah, lost sweatshirt.
Cool.
Rael, but we should have lost words. No snobs.
What was the other one? What was the other one last week? Golly for Christmas. Golly Gloucester or whatever. Golly. And of course, everybody's favorite, the good old gong farmer. So
You should I'm telling you, you should put the lost words on a sweatshirt. And people will, that'll be cool. No one will know what they mean except us. They'll have to watch the show. But yeah, I like that. The Rael one is beauty, man. You should just have a sweatshirt made that I'm a Rael, and people will wear that not knowing what it is, with the picture of the guy crying right there, and they'll not have a clue of what it is. And then someone's going to look it up and go, "Really, you're a Rael?" There you go. I like it. All right, good.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, that's okay. Well, that's.
Hey, you're doing good so far today.
Yeah.
We're 15 minutes into the show, and only one guy's gotten fired. So there you go.
Yeah. So what are you? How are you doing, guys? Are you happy? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's no guarantee, is there? You know what I mean?
It shows not over
Okay.
yet, kids.
Just shows not over. Well, we're off.
Nobby news 2024, the best of it. All right, what's the best
so
Nobby
this
news?
So these are the things that I've tried to find stretched over the year, which were the most craziest stuff some of the crazy stuff that we haven't already covered, because that was the strange thing. I thought, we've done that. We've done that.
All right.
So believe it or not, Nobby News has had a lot of really, because we do 6 a week. When we're doing our weekly shows. Yeah. So we've eaten into a lot of Nobby news.
Sure.
So hopefully this will be something that we haven't seen before. Number 1, here we go.
I've seen it. No, I'm just kidding. Montana man pleads guilty to creating giant sheep hybrid. Who cares? A Montana farmer that was very lonely and was
very lonely.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Montana farmer that was shocked his local community when he confessed to illegally crossbreeding sheep with large mammals, such as his wife, a giant hybrid sheep. While his experiment was intended to improve wool production, the oversight animal were reportedly intimidating local wildlife. Good for them.
You can work out what intimidating local wildlife actually means, I think.
The women were scared. The court case revealed just how man's passion and artificial is gone. Unfortunately, outside I don't know why this is outside the law, number 1. And number 2, who cares?
Yeah, well, obviously they did in Montana, because these giant hybrid sheep were terrorizing people, imitating local wildlife. I think that's euphemism for something. So okay, that's number 1. Number 2.
I know the guys in Australia or New Zealand are gonna like that, having giant sheep like that. All right, Lego.
Okay.
Lego instructs police to stop using Lego. Heads to mass suspect's identity.
Yeah.
In a creative but questionable move, California Police Department began placing Lego figureheads over suspect's face in a public photo to protect their privacy. Lego's legal team stepped in, insisting that their brands not to be associated with crime, leading to the accepted when you buy one because of the cost, leading to the humorous cease and desist notice. The police department has since returned to more conventional methods of blurring their faces, which is putting a picture of Pussy Galore from James Bond. Okay, nice. Lego and the cops, huh? That's a cute story.
Lego and the cops, because I mean it's all right for Lego to I mean, they weren't accused of daylight robbery, even though we all know, of course, if you buy a box of Lego, it is daylight robbery. But because I'm surrounded by Lego fans, and you think, for how much?
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
I have a friend of mine's wife, really an acquaintance wife. What she does is she sells spare Lego parts.
Oh,
what she does is she has a whole thing of spare Lego parts. So if you can't find something, you go to her, I guess her eBay store, her website, or an Amazon. And if you need a part, and they charge you for like one little block that you're missing, just as much as it was for the whole kit. So they're buku. So Lego. We used to play with this when I was a kid, the Legos, and they were cool. And now they just got to a point where they're just sort of like, listen, it's plastic. You're going to charge me $500 for a Ferrari. Plastic. I can go buy a model. Or more. Buy a model for $20. Yeah. I remember we used to build models as kids. I don't know. Listen, it's very nice. I agree with Lego. Police shouldn't use the Lego logo. I think they should stick with Pussy Galore from James Bond. I agree with that.
Yeah. But
I'm just making up stuff for fun because people on the podcast can't read what I'm reading. So I'm just making it up. Only the people watching the show are like, "What? It doesn't say that."
Well, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Number 3.
British tourists get stuck naked in internet cafe ceiling in Thailand. Yeah, that happens to everybody.
Happens all the time,
That's
weekly.
every other day. Attempting to sneak into an internet cafe via the roof, a British tourist misjudged the building structure and fell through the ceiling completely nude. Authorities later discovered that the tourist had left his clothes behind in an unrelated incident earlier that night, adding to the extra layer of absurdity to the story.
Yeah.
I just want to know why. Never mind. I don't want to know, I guess.
Well, I think what's most frustrating, I think, about this story is we're not particularly interested in the fact that he fell through the ceiling in an internet cafe in his
Naked.
birthday.
I just want to know what happened earlier. That he was naked. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out what happened there. So
if anybody knows, or if this particular gentleman, obviously because we're international news, Nobby News is all over the globe. So if this particular gentleman who fell through the roof in the Thai internet cafe, if he could contact us and tell us what was the incident that brought him to the fact that he lost all his clothes, and we'll interview him on the show. We'll interview him on all our shows.
If you're stupid enough to reach out to us, please feel free. All right, what's number 4? That's interesting.
Okay.
Number 4, Montreal man declares dead by government while on vacation. All right, let's read about the Pussy Canadians. A Pussy Canadian resident returned home from a relaxing trip abroad with a hooker, only to find the government later declaring a letter declaring him dead, legally dead. His wife said he couldn't get it up. It is what it is. Despite being very much alive, the man now faces an administrative nightmare to restore his identity. The story has risen awareness about clerical errors and their potential to wreak havoc on an individual's life. First of all, it's Canada. Nobody cares. Second of all, it's Montreal, where they speak French. Nobody cares. And dude, you could run amok. Then I would literally go get a new identity and have a field day with that. Dead man alive. I like it. All right. So that one's winning so far.
It's difficult though, isn't it? Because how do they? I mean, okay, so it's all right to lose your clothes while you're climbing into a Thai internet cafe, but it's another thing. It's another thing to have a letter from the government saying, "Thank you so much for the life you spent with us. You're now dead."
But first of all, why did they send you? Why did they send you a letter? I know people that die, they don't get. There's no letter that comes from the government. This sounds like it's some made up. Why, if I'm the government, why am I sending? You're dead. Why am I sending you a letter? It makes no sense. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's Canada. Like I said, you know what? Trump's right. We should invade Canada, make it the 51st or whatever state, call it a day, and that's it. Because they don't have a clue. They got moose.
Well, of course, in the meantime, of course, America will have invaded the Panama Canal, so you'll be able to get into Canada on the right or the left-hand side with a great deal of ease and totally unnoticed.
Yeah, let's go with that. Thank God you know world geography. Okay, what's number 5?
Number 5.
Beer bikes seized in Edinburgh over traffic offenses. A group of revelers pedaling a beer bike through Edinburgh found themselves in hot water after police seized their makeshift beer on wheels. Authorities cited traffic violations and safety concerns, though the partygoers argued it was all in good fun. The incident sparked debate over public drinking laws and unconventional transportation. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen these in Austin, New York, Dallas, LA, Vegas. They're all over. Nobody cares. Edinburgh.
Well, in which case then, because this particular news item has been dismissed straight away here, but in defence of the story, Stephen's argument of why it's not of any interest to it is because it's quite clear that there's a lot of alcoholics in the US, because you've cited various different states and cities where people have makeshift, bars on wheels.
Dude, I'm a Rael, of course.
Are you a Rael? Okay. Well, let's build a little bit of tension now for the very last
story of 2024. All right. Here we go, kids. The last story of 2024. Alien signal. Nope, just a CV truck or radio interference. A mysterious signal thought to be extraterrestrial caused excitement among scientists, only to be traced back to a CB radio playing "I'm Just a Trucker," that song from the 70s. The incident highlighted how human made interference can false alarms, search alien life, and gave the trucking industry its moment in the interstellar spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now these are all these collection of 6. These were the top. Well, I think I had about 20 or something that I was looking at.
Yeah.
And these were the 6 most absurd stories out of the 20 that made it onto the front pages of some of the national newspapers. So, yeah, what can we say? All right, we specialize in Nobby news, but it would
Wow,
seem
that was pretty knobby. I know I nodded off and I'm on the show. Okay, let's see all 6 of them, and let's see which one is a couple here.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know what? I'm going to have to go with, I mean, only because of my debauchery, I'm going to go with the British tourist that gets stuck naked in the internet cafe in Thailand, because there's more to a story than that. The guy who created sheep for the people in New Zealand to fuck, I don't care. So the Lego thing, I don't care. The Montreal that's just stupid. The beer thing, we're going to do that later anyway. And aliens using a CB radio, I don't care. But the guy getting stuck naked is a story. I want to know the whole story. So it is number 3, the ending story for 2024.
Okay, well, there you go.
There you have it. Good. Keep the applause down.
Well, that's only from the news team. Well, and the audience, what do you think?
All right. Very nice.
Before we go any further, I'd like to give a health warning to anybody who is in Montana, in fact, because just remember, if you're in Montana, the men are men and the sheep are very
scared. There you go. There you have it.
Okay,
all right.
Well, let's see where we're off to in 2024 again. Oh,
is this your lucky week? Here we go. We have the sex horoscopes, one of my favorite. Did we get more? Did we get new chicks or the same chicks?
This is the 2025 overview. Okay. All I could say is a bit like stocks and shares, so that the results from the past are not relevant really to the results you may have obtained in the future. Let's put it that way. But according to all the experts, this is probably what's going to happen to you
as long as the hot Asian chick is still in here, I don't care.
In 2025. So
all right, let's see what we got.
Hold on, yeah.
Yeah, no sound. Nice.
Yeah, no voiceover on this first bit.
Oh, I get there. Oh, a new chick for 2025. Aries at 80%. All right, finally, we got a new one. She's kind of cute. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you got one hot chick.
Yeah.
Number 2, sex for Taurus is 75%. Very nice for 2025. Good, another hot chick. You interviewed all these girls, huh? Good for you.
Yeah. One hell of a Christmas.
I'm sure it would be. Here we go. Chick with the glasses. 85% for Gemini. 2025.
Yeah, but she's a favorite. She's a public favorite.
Not my favorite. All right. I just want the Asians. Let's see what our next girl is. Our next girl is for Cancer. 90% in 2025. You're going to get laid, everybody. Congratulations. We're very excited for you.
Love that.
So it's very studious. Oh, the girl with the strawberries. Leo, 95%.
The fruit farm is doing it again.
Oh, no, those fruit farmers are. And the Virgo for 78%. It's the chick with the eyelashes, 25%. She's not getting any.
She's a new one.
Really? Looks like the old one. And Libra. Oh, this girl, 88%, 2025. She looks like she's riding a vibrator. That's all I can say. She just looks too happy. Oh, you half this spit. I like it. Very pretty. There you go. Scorpio at 82%, 2025. There you go. I like the necklace. Very cute. And we have Sagittarius at 92%. Is a girl with a flower. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants to be
Yeah.
deflowered.
She is the flower, I think. That's
okay. And we have Capricorn at 89%.
Yeah,
the yummy
well,
mommy, the soccer mom
yummy.
that you like.
Yeah,
There
the
you
yummy
go.
mummy. Yeah,
Yummy
she's still
mummy.
with us.
She's still with us. And we have Aquarius. She's been with us before at 80%. Nice for 2025. Hey, most everybody's getting laid this year. All right, let's see. Pisces better be the hot Asian chick, or everyone's fired. She's okay. 87%, 2025. We have a hot Asian chick with blue eyebrows. Yep, she's never getting laid. Okay, go back to the other hot Asian chick. You need another hot Asian chick. That wasn't a hot Asian chick. That was a chick with I don't know, Comic-Con.
Yeah, well, with everything's been speeded up.
I see that. It was half the time. I liked it.
Yeah.
So the fans.
So that would help move things on a bit.
There you go.
We're discussing at the moment, myself and the design team, discussing whether or not we're going to change the format a little bit. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen.
Oh, you mean for 2025? Okay.
For 2025.
Sure.
So where we're off to now?
This is 2OF Entertainment.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Conspiracy theories of 2024. What do we have there?
Okay. Conspiracy theories. Again, a little bit of preempt to this. This is the top conspiracy that was researched in 2024.
The top conspiracy, he's either dead or seriously ill.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Joe Biden. Who cares?
One
of the most talked about conspiracy theories in 2024 is the most talked about conspiracy theory centers around Joe Biden's withdrawal from the presidential race. Really? Because he's dead. The theorists claim that he's either dead or seriously ill, while others suggest the removal part of a conventional coup orchestrated by figures like George Soros and Barack Obama. Okay, nobody cares. We're good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Well, I know because I know you love your Nobby news. You're on top of this stuff. But in defense of the year overview show, this was the one that the top conspiracy theory of 2024. So
that's
this is the thing
I've heard.
Yeah, exactly, and it consumed people. It was head and shoulders above anything else which was researched on the internet.
Wow. All right. So, well, people are stupid in 2024. See how stupid they are in 2025.
Well, if they watch this show, they might learn something.
Well, if you watch this show, you're an intellectual genius. So there you go. Could you live here? Oh, here we go. Could you live here in 2024? Where could you live? Batman Turkey. I love it. Could you live here? Okay.
Could you live in Batman? So that's your address. Number 1 Main Street, Batman.
Batman Turkey.
Yeah.
Could you live in Batman Turkey? That is funny. I like it. Let's take a look at Batman Turkey while we have time. Batman Turkey. Batman Turkey is a real city in Turkey. And Batman Turkey, here you go. Batman Turkey. Let's give you the thing. The population of Batman Turkey is 452,157 as of 2021. Batman is a city capital, is a district province in Turkey. It lies on the plateau 540 meters above the sea level near Batman River, of course, and the Tigris. And has a population, as we just told you. And there you go. And it looks really... there's the Batmobile. It's got a little bridge. It's got guys Joker, and look at it. Wow, it's a cute little city, Batman Turkey. Who knew? All right. Yeah. Well, I know where I'm going to go. I know where I'm taking a trip next year. I'm going to go to Batman Turkey.
Go to Batman Turkey, and you can, you on your postcard you can put regards from Batman, and
that's very cute.
You of course you won't be lying.
Now, if you have a wife named Robin, and she could write regards from Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
They're all happening here, aren't they?
There you go. All right. Sorry, the show's running along, kids. You just have to sit with it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
okay. Batman Turkey, very cool. I like that. The answer to this week's question: if you cry in space, your tears either float away, freeze to your face, or just run down your cheek.
Disappear, I think.
Disappear, yeah. And I think I said they would just float out into space because there's no gravity, so supposedly. So let's see what the answer is.
Or as one of the students once said when I was in my physics class, are we talking about gravy?
Yeah, gravy, sure.
Yeah, we're talking about gravity.
Seriously, stick to your face. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. I don't see how they'd stick to your face because if there's no gravity, they would float away. So I don't know. I think that's wrong.
Well, you can Google that and find out, or chat GPT it, or whatever you like.
It's not that important to me. I don't care. It's like the honey badger one that you had. The mongoose. It's the honey badger that everyone fears, not the mongoose. So so that one was wrong too. So
what about who did that?
They're fired.
I am done.
Good.
Right.
You're fired. It doesn't matter. You're done.
He's done.
You can be done. Yeah, he should be done. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Kentucky Fried John.
These things happen. What are you going to do?
It's 2024.
Get rid of the dead wood.
Okay.
Missionary position preservationists for coming to the show. Last show, even though this audience looks like the audience from last week. Definitely looks like the audience of last week. I'm just saying.
We're budget restraint over here.
Okay, just checking.
But for some strange reason, they all the same audience keeps coming back, and they all want to go down to the dungeons and feed our sex horoscope models.
I don't blame them. Except that Asian chick, you got bring the other Asian chick back or a different one. The blue eyelid Asian chick's got to go. I'm sorry, Comic-Con doesn't do it for me. Dressing up as a character is not going to happen. So, well, what do I know? So,
well, Steve, what do you know? So,
wait, we're going to get next is AI Slut of the Year. Okay, so just so we clear everybody, thank you so much for making 2024 an interesting year for us. We will be back in 2025. Sorry about that. And God knows what. If you like this show, subscribe and like. If you're not aware, on our channel, we've got about 10 different shows with different things, different topics, from news to cigars to Rael. And there you go. So feel free to watch any of the shows, subscribe and like. If you got a concept for a show, reach out to us and we'll see what we can do. There you go.
Yeah, you're always welcome. We're always looking for
not really
new ideas, new hosts, that sort of thing.
Before we go, before we give AI Slut of the Week, hold on a second. Let me just see this. There you go. And you can get a Lost Word sweatshirt coming soon. So if you want to have Rael on your sweatshirt.
That's a great idea. We could do a series of those.
That's all I do is come up with great ideas. So
Well, thank you, Stephen, for staying with the program literally for 2024. I look forward to coming back next year, 2025. Maybe we'll have a guest on the show. Maybe, but
not the Macau.
I'm not sure about the Macau. He's brought me a great deal of pain and joy at the same time.
I'm sure he has.
Well, it's goodbye to everybody, and we'll see you all next week. And enjoy again. This is the one that came out.
And wait, before we go, Happy New Year, because today is the 31st. So Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you in 2025.
2025, and this is the one that we did a straw poll, and this lady came out on top.
Happy New Year.